Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. At the edge of the known world, where the sea turns black as ink and the waves crash against jagged rocks like furious drums announcing disaster, there lies a place no sailor ever wished to pass. It is there, hidden in the shadow of eternal mist, that a creature lurks, a being whose name has sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest for thousands of years. A monster that cannot be defeated, cannot be appeased, and cannot be avoided without risking everything. Today, we tell the story of Scylla, the sea beast that became a symbol of fear, inevitability, and tragic choices. Scylla is one of the most terrifying creatures in Greek mythology. She lived in a rocky cave within a narrow strait, directly across from Charybdis, another monstrous force of the sea. Together, they formed a deadly duo that turned every voyage into a gamble with death. Her appearance was a nightmare beyond imagination. The upper part of her body resembled a woman, but it was only a deceptive remnant of what she once had been. From her waist sprouted 6 long, writhing necks, each ending in a head filled with sharp, curved teeth. Every one of those heads was eternally hungry and attacked independently of the others. Dog-like limbs protruded from her body, and strange, screeching creatures circled around her, as if drawn to the darkness and dread she radiated. In ancient descriptions, Scylla embodied death that strikes suddenly and without warning. She did not hunt out of need, she hunted because it was her nature. Any ship that ventured too close to her rocky lair lost 6 sailors. Always 6. Never fewer, never more. This made her a symbol of unavoidable loss, the kind that cannot be escaped, even when one makes the best possible choice. The most famous story about Scylla comes from Homer's Odyssey. Odysseus, attempting to navigate the treacherous strait, faced a devastating decision. Scylla on one side, Charybdis on the other. One devoured men, the other swallowed entire ships into a deadly whirlpool. Odysseus knew there was no good solution. He could only choose the lesser evil. He steered closer to Scylla, knowingly sacrificing 6 of his men to save the rest of the crew. This moment became one of the most symbolic scenes in the entire Odyssey. But Scylla was not always a monster. According to one version of the myth, she was once a beautiful nymph loved by Glaucus, a sea god. Unfortunately, the jealous sorceress Circe, who desired Glaucus for herself, cast a curse on Scylla, transforming her into a terrifying beast. This version adds a tragic dimension to her story, a monster who was herself a victim of envy and cruelty. In antiquity, Scylla symbolized not only physical danger, but also the metaphorical traps of life, situations in which a person must choose between 2 equally terrible options. Even today, the expression between Scylla and Charybdis is used to describe a choice between 2 disastrous outcomes. It shows just how deeply rooted her legend is in our culture. Modern culture eagerly draws from the myth of Scylla. She appears in books, films, games, and TV series. In the Percy Jackson series, she is depicted as a massive, multi-headed monster attacking the heroes during their sea journey. In video games such as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, her legend appears through references, quests, and challenges inspired by Greek mythology. Scylla also shows up in fantasy literature, comics, and even anime. Her image has become an icon of maritime horror, a symbol of danger lurking just out of sight, always ready to strike. In pop culture, she often represents not only a monster, but also the metaphor of unavoidable risk that accompanies every journey, every decision, and every step into the unknown. And now it's your turn. Which version of Scylla speaks to you more, the merciless monster, or the tragic nymph cursed into a nightmare? How do you judge Odysseus' decision? Could he have acted differently, or was he doomed to lose his men? And most importantly, if you had to choose, would you rather face Scylla or Charybdis? Let us know in the comments. We love reading your theories and interpretations. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, Subscribe to Myths and Beliefs and join us for more dark tales from the myths of the world.